You get so close to something you've wanted for years, and right when it's finally within reach, you blow it up. You skip the prep the night before, the biggest opportunity of your career. You pick a fight with a person who's been good to you. Right when things start feeling stable, you quietly stop showing up for the thing you said you wanted most. You know this feeling, right? That strange itch to ruin your own progress. Here's the part that might surprise you. You're not lazy. You're not broken. You're definitely not trying to fail on purpose. There's actually a name for this. Psychologists Stephen Berglas and Edward Jones named it back in 1978, self-handicapping. It's when you unconsciously create obstacles for yourself, right before a moment that truly matters, so that if you fail, you already have a built-in excuse. And if you somehow succeed anyway, despite the obstacle, it feels even more impressive. So why does your brain do this to you? Here's the mechanism. When you're about to be evaluated, a job interview, a relationship getting serious, a project finally going public, your brain doesn't register opportunity. It registers risk of being truly seen and truly judged. And failing while trying your absolute hardest feels the most dangerous outcome of all, because then the failure says something about who you are, not just about that one moment. So your brain does something clever and a little cruel. It makes you fail on purpose, just a bit, so that if things go wrong, you can quietly say, well, I didn't really try. That protects your ego in the short term, but it also slowly wrecks the life you actually want. So how do you know if this is you? A few signs to check yourself against. You procrastinate hardest right before deadlines that genuinely matter to you, not the ones you don't care about. You pick fights, or quietly pull away, right when a relationship starts feeling safe and secure. You lower your own expectations out loud. I probably won't get it anyway, before you've even really tried. You wait until the very last possible minute, then blame the rush if things go badly. If you recognized yourself in even one of those, you're not alone. This isn't a character flaw. It's a very human defense mechanism. Here's the reframe though. Self-sabotage isn't the opposite of ambition. It's ambition that got scared. You wouldn't bother setting up an excuse for something you didn't actually care about. The fact that you sabotage it means some part of you wants it badly and is terrified of what it would mean if you went all in and it still wasn't enough. This isn't your fault, but it is your responsibility to notice it happening and gently interrupt it. Not out of guilt, out of care for the person on the other side of this moment, future you. So what do you actually do about it? Let's break it down. 1. Name it out loud. In the moment it happens. When you feel that pull to procrastinate on something that matters, just say to yourself, quietly, this is self-handicapping. Naming a pattern takes away a surprising amount of its power over you. 2. Lower the stakes on purpose before your brain does it for you in a worse way. Instead of, I need to absolutely nail this interview, try, I'm going to have one honest conversation with another person. Smaller framing, less threat, less need to sabotage. 3. Do the smallest possible version of the task the second fear shows up. Not prepare the whole presentation. Just open the document and write one sentence. Momentum beats willpower every single time when it comes to sabotage. 4. Tell one person, just one, what you're actually going for. Quiet accountability makes it much harder to quietly self-destruct in private, where no one's watching. You don't need to fix this today. You need to catch it once, this week, and choose the smaller, true action instead of the excuse. There's a classic experiment behind this whole theory, and it's a strange one. Berglas and Jones gave a group of students a difficult test, then told every single one of them they'd done great, regardless of how they'd actually scored. Before a second test, students were offered a choice. Take a pill that supposedly helps performance, or one that supposedly hurts it. A striking number of students, especially the ones who felt shaky about their first success, deliberately chose the pill that would hurt them. Not because they wanted to lose. Because if they failed the second test, they'd already have a reason lined up that wasn't, "I'm just not smart enough." That's self-sabotage in its purest form. It was never really about wanting to fail. It's about controlling the story of why you failed before anyone else gets to write it for you. So here's the bottom line. If you've been sabotaging yourself, it's not because you're weak or lazy or don't want the thing badly enough. It's often the exact opposite. You want it so much that some part of you would rather control the failure than sit with the uncertainty of really, truly trying. You don't need one big breakthrough moment. You need to catch yourself once, right at the edge, right when the sabotage quietly starts, and do the smallest true thing instead. That's the whole shift. If this pattern feels like it's been running underneath your whole life, not just one moment, it's worth talking to a therapist about it too. That's not a failure either. It's just support. But for tonight, just notice it once. That's enough to start. What's the one thing you've been putting off, right at the exact moment it started to matter? Tell me in the comments below. I read every single one.